So I met Acilio in 2020, along with Leonard Fraser, one of his co-directors, where the company actually came from. So Acilio, various roles. He's a maths MSc, been to business school over in Germany. Very clever chap, and he set up bikes, so motorbike company, hence Omega Yamaha. And what he did there was essentially started selling bikes out, but then got involved with delivery. And Justice was one of his first clients, primary clients. OTL was also the first company to do Prime, or one of the first companies. So what it's been doing from there is using those as the sort of the foundations to grow into what we now consider to be our logistics business, which is parcel logistics, car parts. You know, we're one of the largest providers of services and manpower for car parts. And then we have what we call on demand, which is your Just Eat for businesses, Bloom and Wild, et cetera, et cetera. Acilio has been he's very keen to this day to ensure that we engender, the right working environment with the people that we employ. Acilio himself will go out, the founder, will go out. He was up in Scotland, driving to Scotland last week, and he'll spend 2 full days in there, checking how things are working, ensuring that everybody's working together. I think it breeds the right ethos and philosophy with the company. And it's something I've got a lot of admiration and respect for him. Right now, with Prime, with Christmas, recruitment is very tough, and drivers will move for fractions. So it's how we build up that loyalty with the company, the brand. We're operating with pair drivers within 7 to 14 days. So every week with our 3 business channels, we have 3 payment runs a week. And we have to stick to that. We have to be compliant with our contracts with our customers. So that can put a strain on the business, especially when we are looking to grow as well. Ultimately, what helps this company is its cash flow, its working capital. So it's been one of our prime drivers, one of my main mandates now is to come into the company and help it with its liquidity. Bringing in new stakeholders is always a trying time. First and foremost, you're looking to see what the banks would support us with. So we've got a long-standing relationship with one of the top 4 banks. But for them, they want to see the growth, they want to see the business plan, and we weren't at that point. We were then also approached looking at an equity position. We were approached by 2 family offices in Germany who we had good relationships with, but the timing wasn't right, the fit wasn't right at that moment in time. And then we started looking outside, and Lenkie was recommended to us by one of their existing customers who we know very well. The founders are very friendly with Acilio, that community. And what's that's given us is an incredible amount of flexibility. In terms of where we sit today as a business, it's absolutely invaluable. Part of our strategy this year is to grow our own fleet to e-cargo bikes, which are becoming the norm now and growing, and then e-vans and ice vans. What Lenkie gives us is that ability to be able to buy the assets, have the assets in place, drivers come in, and then we can start to deploy. The margin that we make and realise to the customer itself, part of that can then be apportioned to the facility. What we're trying to achieve now is a bit more of a buy and build and organic growth, but we're still going to require a Lenkie facility because of the flexibility of it. Of course, we could apply for an overdraft from a bank. Invariably, that could be there for us. But what I personally like about the Lenkie situation is that you can turn the tap on and off very, very quickly. That's what's so important to us. When I spoke to you the other day about a particular transaction, which we will be following through with, I know that'll be turned around within 48 hours. And that's what's important to us. Because it's also about a reputation with our suppliers and or our stakeholders to ensure that when we say we're going to do something, it happens. That's what we trust that Lenkie will provide us with as well. We do our cash flows every day, every week, but there's always something that can hit you. And providing Lenkie is the right tool, we'll use it.